Mrs. Tapp asks you random questions.
Hello, my name is Mrs. Tapp, and thank you for joining me in my first interviews, the celebrity interviews. My first one today is with Mick Jagger. Hello Mick, how are you?
Hello, Mr. Tapp. Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it for your first interview as well. Sorry about the hat and the hair. I'm incognito at the moment.
Oh, that's really good. Right, anyway. First question. How are you still alive?
Mrs. Tapp, I may not well be alive. I mean, sometimes I go past the mirror and don't see reflection. I mean, I couldn't be dead and I could be alive. I don't know.
Oh, I see. You could be a zombie. Is this remember that? I've done you. Thank God. Well, my next question is this. How do they tell how old you are? Is it like a tree? When they cut the tree and they see the lines, is that how they know your age?
I see, Mister, you're a bit of a feisty one. I've got to watch you and I mean, as long as I don't use a chainsaw, I should be alright, no.
Oh, I see. So you about... No, cut the chainsaw. Cut the chainsaw. Get rid of it. Come on, just joking. Yeah. Right, next question. You've been around in the music scene since the 1960s. How do you explain why you're still around and you're still relevant in just words?
Well, to be fair, Mrs. Tapp, it's like this. They keep knocking my coffin, so every time I wake up and release another song or another album. But no, seriously, what it is having a bit of talent, good people around you know, and maybe the rock god shining over me. I do pray every day.
Yeah, I do agree with that. I think the gods of rock are really favouring you at the moment. Don't know how much longer, I don't know. Huh? Next question. You had more wives than Henry VIII. What advice would you give to someone about to get married or was thinking about getting married? What would you say?
I would say is don't get married, but wait, unless he or she is the one or his soulmate. Because looking at me, I've had so many marriages. I spent more money on marriages than divorces than I have on cars, drugs, and rock and roll, and sometimes houses. And the most important thing, and I was told a long time ago by a good lawyer, Jerry Biscuits, he said to me one day, Mick, if you're going to get married, then sign a prenup, because you don't want to work really hard for what you've got and then lose half of it, you understand me, okay?
Yes, prenups are a good idea. If you don't trust the person you've had to marry, then what's the point? Anyway, let's move on, shall we? Thank you so far, Mick, you've been great. I've got a few more questions for you. If that's okay. Have you got the time?
Oh yeah, of course I have. I mean, time's on my side and I want to give people the satisfaction, you understand?
Yes, time certainly seems to be on your side, but how much longer we don't know. Even Father Time's been done before you do. So, Mick, I thought we would become friends. Good friends this interview. So I'm going to ask you a bit of a personal question if you don't mind. If you mind, I'd be kidding me. My next question is this. Do you miss David Bowie?
Yeah, I miss him a lot. Sorry, I still got a lot to talk about. It was like my male soulmate, and sometimes when I'm sleeping or half asleep, I can hear him talking to me, saying down from heaven, "Oh, Mick, sad little drug man, I miss you," and it still chokes me up. I don't know if it's dreaming or it's real. Sorry.
Oh, it's very sad, dear. Very sad. You're okay. That was a bit hard, but this answer, I know that. He's really missed, especially for someone who knew him. Oh, brilliant. Oh, that was very sad, dear. I must have been hard for him, thank you. I know he's a really good friend to you. And to be fair, we miss him and I didn't really know him that well. Anyway, my cakes are done. I've got to burn. I've got to cut this interview really short. I'm really sorry, Mick. I know we should have put more questions, but I've got to go now. Thanks very much for coming down. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much, Mr. That means a lot. It is still quite difficult. Oh, have you got? Oh, don't worry if you've got to go. Don't worry. I completely understand. I'll let myself out. Before I go, I've got two questions. If I can have one of your cakes, and second, can you confirm where the front door is, because I keep finding the cupboard.